Hello students, my name is Sumit Mehta. So today in this lecture we will discuss about some more trigonometric functions which were left in the last lecture. Okay, so these are cotangent of x, secant of x and cosecant of x. So we will discuss each and every functions in detail now. So I am starting here with y equal cot of x. Okay, so here I am drawing the graph. Student, this is somewhat look like the graph of y equal 10x. Okay. This is 0, this is pi, 2 pi, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi. This is x axis and this is y axis. So as you can see that the graph of this function is like this. It is somewhat similar to the graph of y equal to 10x. Okay, so the domain of this graph, now we will see the domain of cortex. As you can see students, so it is not taking the value 0, graph is not touching at 0, pi, 2 pi, minus pi. Okay, so can I write the range domain is r minus n pi, where n is any integer. Okay, so n belongs to integers, and the range of this function is minus infinite to infinite. Range means the value it can take on the y-axis. So the range of this function is minus infinite to infinite. Okay students, so I hope you guys are pretty clear about the domain and range of this function. So student, now I will discuss about y is equal to cosecant of x. Okay, so this is the x-axis, this is y-axis, and let me draw. So the graph will looks like this. This is 0, this is pi, this is 2 pi, minus pi. Here it will be like this, minus 2 pi. So students, as you all know that y equal to cosecant of x is equals to 1 by sin x, because cosecant and sine are inverse of each other. And I hope that you guys remember the graph of y is equal to sin x, which I told you in my previous lecture, which looks like something here. Okay, which was like this. So as cosecant x and sin x are inverse of each other, so this value is inverse of this value, so that's why the graph of y equal to cosecant x looks like this, and where y is equal to sin x equals 0, it will touching infinite value. Okay students, So this is the graph in green color is of x, and this graph is of in red is y equals sin x. So here I shown you the graph of y equal to cosecant x, and the domain of this function, domain of cosecant x, as you can see, it is not touching the value 0, pi, 2 pi, minus pi. So it is r minus n pi. Okay, so means the domain of cosecant x is the values of x which it takes is the real numbers minus n pi, where n will be any integer, and the range of this function, range of cosecant x will be minus infinite to minus 1 union 1 to infinite. Means students, it is because it is taking the value from minus infinite to going to minus 1, then going from 1 to infinite. So this is what I have written over here is minus infinite to minus 1, then again 1 to minus infinite. So this covers in here, and then is 1 to infinite. So these are the values. Means so the graph will be always in these plane, below this or above this. So it is below this is minus infinite to up to minus 1, then from 1 to infinite. So this is the range of this function y is equals to cosecant of x. Now let me draw one another function which is y is equal to secant x. Students, now we will discuss about y equal secant of x. So this is x-axis, this is y. Okay. So the graph of y equals secant of x will looks like something like this. Let me redraw it because okay. As you all know that y is equals to cos x, the graph of y equal cos x look like this. We'll touch this, then go over there, then touch this, then go over there. So as you all know that secant x equal 1 by cos x. So by using this formula you can easily draw the graph of this function because it is always inverse of this function. So let me write the domain of secant of x. So student, as you all can see that it is pi by 2 here, 0 here, minus pi by 2, that is 3 pi by 2. So the range minus 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Accept all the values of odd multiples of pi by 2, h can take any values. Okay, and similarly the range of this function secant x is again the same for cosecant function, minus infinite to minus 1, then from 1 to infinite. Okay students, so till now we have discussed about the domain, range and the graph of all the trigonometric functions. In the next lecture I will tell you how the sign change when you change the quadrant of a function. Okay, so there we will see how to find the different signs of in a different quadrant of all the trigonometric functions. Thank you students, and if you have still any doubt or any question based on this lecture, then please do let me know. I will be happy to help you guys there in the comment section. Thank you. Happy learning.